Whatever stage of life you and your family members are in, there will come a time when you will need to turn an asset into cash.
We recently, unfortunately, lost your father.
My father was about to turn 80. I said, wouldn't you like to see what your farms have done and how it's going to help your family? Then have it at the end after, you're passed away, we have to figure out what we're going to do.
We were approaching retirement age and we had another farm, and that was enough.
My father-in-law's property, and he passed last year. I had to help his son get rid of that property.
When that time comes, the best thing you can do is have options. Everyone knows what a traditional real estate listing looks like, and sometimes it's the best option for selling an asset. But when the opportunity is right, an auction can bring you the highest return.
We were unsure of what to do with, do we go with a real estate agent? Do we sell it ourselves? What do we do? What's the best way to do it? And Jason walked us through why it's a great option for us.
When you're selling your real estate at auction, you're selling on your terms. If you list the property the traditional method of sale, you're actually going to sell your property on the buyer's terms when they bring that contract to you. So when you sign the auction up, you know the day it's going to sell and you know the day it's going to close. It is the best way to sell if you are the seller.
If you have an asset and we know there's going to be multiple parties interested in it, we'd like to sell it at auction because the competition will bring our client the highest possible price.
There's no doubt that you all understand and have a seamless auction process. I didn't have to do anything. It's just, boom, here's what we want to do. Here's how we want to lay it out. Here's how it works. Here's when we want to come online, and here's when it closes. You guys know what you're doing.
You're thinking about an auction, make some phone calls, just do it. You'll be happy.
The key to a successful auction is the marketing.
Our award-winning in-house marketing team has won countless awards with the National Auctioneers Association.
Look at our stuff. Do you like it or not? I know we sure do attract crowds when we have our auctions.
The competitive bidding environment that marketing creates will establish the true market value of that sale. You only get one chance to sell that real estate. So when you do it, you better make sure you know you're working with someone that knows what they're doing. Experience matters.
Leading up to the online auction, an accelerated marketing campaign is implemented to generate interest and register bidders. When these bidders register for the auction, they are committing to the terms set by you and are ready to close quickly. These are contracts with no financing contingencies and offered as is, where is. You set the reserve, the terms, and the timeline, putting the control in your hands. From start to close, the process averages to be 60 to 75 days, resulting in less carrying costs like taxes, maintenance, and general liability. It expedites the process and takes the emotion out of choosing and negotiating. The auction process creates a competitive bidding environment, assuring you get full market value and you turn your asset into cash.
The nice thing about it was when the sale closed, it's an all-cash offer. You're done with it.
No contingencies, no back and forth, no nothing.
It's a definite time, and when it closes, it was done. We were done with the property, and it was very nice for us. We enjoyed it.
Very little back and forth.
Auctions can also offer you creative solutions to complicated problems, like turning a nearly 1,100-acre property into 13 tracts of land and selling them all in the same day.
Trophy decided that we think we can get more value by creating some smaller, more like home site tracts, and then 2 bigger tracts for those who probably have more recreational or hunting involved. And I thought that was brilliant. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to go hire the surveyor. I think that's another area of expertise that you all bring, and that is the ability to see the bigger picture of what makes this land valuable or more valuable. There's something we can do to bring more value, not just for the sellers, but for the buyers. It's a win-win.
Not only is it a great experience for the sellers, but I believe it to be a great experience for the buyers, because you know when the hammer drops and that final bid comes in, you didn't necessarily overpay for it because you had another person right behind you willing to pay just a little bit less.
Selling a property can be an overwhelming process. Our job is to make it as easy as possible and sell it for full market value.
Oddly enough, when this property sold, it blew away the comps. Had Jennifer and I tried to go ahead and list this ourselves or do it with a local agent where we felt it was a certain price, we would have lost out.
I was impressed with Trophy's experience, especially the online auctions. I think they far set themselves apart from other companies that were attempting to do it that weren't as experienced as they are.
When our clients are selling an asset such as land, it's usually a big part of their portfolio. And when that sale is over, we want them to know that they got the absolute maximum amount for it. You need to have a professional involved to bring you those kind of results. One of the favorite things on our website that I like to show potential clients is our auction results. Look at the map and you'll see that we haven't just done 1 or 2 auctions in the past couple of years. We've literally done hundreds. Experience really matters.
Trophy Properties and Auction offers both the traditional real estate listing and auction option for you and your family. And we are the premier online auction company serving Missouri, Illinois, Kansas, and Iowa. While many real estate companies just recently pivoted to auctions, we've been successfully conducting internet auctions since 2011, and the results speak for themselves. We can partner with you to maximize the value of your asset. For more information, contact Trophy Properties and Auction today.